So this is the parking lot occupancy counter. This is lab 1 for EE371. And in the spec, basically how this occupancy counter works is that there's two sensors. There's a sensor on the left called sensor A and one on the right called sensor B. And as a car rolls in to enter the parking lot, sensor A will first be covered, then both sensors will be covered, then sensor sensor A will be uncovered, and finally sensor B will be uncovered as the car is entering the parking lot. So if we go back to our simulation here, we have our left switch as sensor A and our right switch as sensor B. So if we just go through this process that we described earlier, so let's say a car is rolling in, sensor A will be covered, both sensors will be covered, sensor A will be uncovered, and then sensor B will be uncovered. We can see that the counter for the number of cars in the lot goes up by 1. And if we wanted the exact opposite process where a car is leaving the parking lot, we just go through the exact opposite process. So then sensor B will be covered, both sensors will be covered, sensor B will be uncovered, sensor A will be uncovered. And we can see that the counter decremented by 1. So now if we just do this process, we can just see that the counter keeps going up by 1 as cars enter the parking lot. And as they leave the parking lot as well, we see that they decrement as well. The counter decrements. And if we want to test our, if we want to go up to the maximum number of cars that can be in the parking lot, this number is 25. We can see that it just keeps incrementing. And then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Once we get close to 25 here, this is 23, this is 24, and once we hit 25, we can see that we have a message here that's saying it's full, and there are no more cars being counted because there can't be any more cars in the parking lot. And then if we just decrement it, we just go back down to 24, and then we can just continue decrementing or incrementing as normal. And then if we want to reset the parking lot to an initial state, i.e. where there's 0 cars, this middle switch here is a reset switch, so we can just toggle this on and it'll clear it. And then one last note, these two LEDs represent the sensors. The left LED is sensor A and the right LED is sensor B. You can see that as we just increment and decrement, it lights up and lights off. So